Bezat Hashem, we're back at the Limud here in Beit Knesset Maor Yitzchak. We're going to go into, today is, by the way, Wednesday, the fourth day of the week of Parshat Shabbat, Shabbat Vayichi. So we were discussing the Tzadik V'Ralo, right? Tzadik V'Ralo and Rasha, and is good for him. Those are two elements that are most strange and most uncomprehendable. And the Rabbi promised us 7 reasons, and right now we already did 3. So this is going to be the 4th one. The Rabbi says today, B'ezrat Hashem, Tirutz Dalet.
Your call has been forwarded.
The Tirutz Dalet, the 4th answer is like this: Be'inyan arevut v'tochecha. There is such an element in the Torah that we are partners, we are guarantors for each other, and we have the Torah commandment of rebuking another Jew. There's a mitzvah. Rebuke another Jew, but you should not make a sin while you're rebuking. Because of that condition, the second part of the pasuk, it's a pasuk in Sefer Vayikra, you should rebuke a Jew, but the second part, you shall not cause, you shall not cause for yourself to sin because of your rebuke, which today, not today already, 2,000 years ago, Rabbi Lazar ben Azariah, he's a grand 10th generation of Ezra Sofer. So he was a Nasi. He was a Nasi of the Jewish nation. He was the prince. He's a Kohen. He's not allowed to be Nasi. But whatever, there was a whole big machloket in Gemara that he was chosen to be a Nasi for a while, and until his death, he was a Nasi. This is the rabbi that says at 18 years old he had a white beard. And he said that he says, I'm like 70. Hashem made a miracle, send him a white beard in order for people to honor him, because when he was appointed to be chief rabbi of the whole Jewish world at the age of 18. Okay? And again, like Yosef HaTzadik, it's not a big deal. Yosef knew the whole Torah of Yaakov Avinu. He learned in 100 years, he learned in 17 years. Not a big deal. It's possible. So he says, this rabbi, Rabbi Lazar ben Azariah, he said, no one is allowed to give rebuke today. No one. No one. There is nobody allowed. Even the Torah says it's a commandment. And a lot of people who don't know this Gemara, and they don't know the Chafetz Chaim, and they don't know Gedolim, they're not learning Torah. So everybody's rebuking the next guy. Everybody wants to say something about the next guy. It's a big Avirah. Not so simple to hurt another person's feelings. Or to, like for instance, here in America, they say, on Tuesday, this Friday, you're going to hear. Maybe you're not going to hear it here in Florida. I don't know if I heard it. But some people, you should have a meaningful fast. This Friday is a Sarah B'Tevet. You must have to Ta'anit on the Friday from the Shachar till you come home after Shkia, after Tzedek Chavim, after the stars come out. You can't eat earlier for this Friday. You have to wait till stars come out. It's approximately 6:20. That's before that you're not allowed to eat. But anyway, most of our show we don't finish before 6:30 anyway. So that's not a problem. So with them, that to give a rebuke, it's not a simple thing. It's not a simple thing. There's a lot of laws involved of giving a proper rebuke. People who's going to listen, there's a mitzvah to say to people who are going to hear. It's a avero to say to people who's not going to listen. So it's a simple thing. But the problem is today everybody thinks they have a license to rebuke. But since I just have to say that, and I know the rabbi over here is from the old timers from Yerushalayim, we'll see what he says about this. So he says like this: that why is it tzaddik and he's not comfortable and the rasha is comfortable? What's going on? He says it's talking about a rebuke and we are co-signers for each other. Ki Israel arevin ze lazeh, all Jews are co-signers for each other. We are guarantors. Lachen yesh tzaddik v'tov lo. Therefore, there is a righteous man, and it's good for him. Why? He teaches others people. He's giving rebuke to other people. He's working not just on himself. He perfected himself. He's perfecting on other people around him. Tzaddik v'ralo. What about a righteous person who doesn't have that? He doesn't have comfortability. It's very bad for him. Ya'an shehu rak bishvil atzmo tzaddik. You know why it's bad for him? Because he's only a righteous person for himself. He doesn't go out there and doesn't work on people. Doesn't do spread Torah. Ve'omnam ralo. And therefore it's going to be bad for him. כי אינו מוכיח ומלמד תורה לאחרים, והוא נתפס בעוונם. Because he is not reproaching other people's, all their sins go on his head. He is not promoting Torah in any way. All the sins of other people surrounding him, a person should not think that, oh, shalom aleich nafshi, I'm living and I'm successful, I'm Baruch Hashem, I pay my rent, pay my mortgage, I live, I pay my grocery bill, I'm all fine with me, I learn Torah, and that's it. No, you're going out there and if you don't want to be punished by the community that you live in from their bad deeds, implement Torah learning. Implement something. Rasha v'tov. What about an evil person who is all good? You know why he's all good? Because there's no rabbi who lives next to him to give him the right path. So there is no reason. So he's only bad because why? There's nothing better. He wants to become better, but he doesn't have anybody to teach him the right way. We're going to go to Tzkadai to mention Tzaddik, Harab Uri Zohar. As soon as he learned the Torah, the truth of the Torah, finished. Everything was gone. Everything was garbage. Everything was wiped out. He was paying people to buy back the videos of him, to clear out the sin. If other people should do Avirah, while I'm a tzaddik, he bankrolled anybody who has a video of him, he would buy it at any price. You know where he lived? He lived in an apartment, this room, that section. Let's say if you're gonna up to the sink, that section, that room is bigger than his house. 330 square feet. That was his house. And understand what we're talking about here? And because now he knew the truth. See, so there is a successful person, and the moment that he was told the truth, he became righteous. He was very successful. On the other side, but Baruch Hashem, somebody taught him Torah. Rasha v'ralo. What about an evil person that is bad for him? You know why it's bad for him? Because he's not just doing sin for himself. He's making other people sin. He's making a wedding, mixed wedding for his children. All those sins. Person who paid for it. I go to a wedding. If I'm invited, on one condition, they know. Nobody's inviting me. If it's mixed wedding, I don't go. If I go and I pay, I give a nice check, whatever, even $100, $200, whatever it is, for my chair. That's it. I control the wedding. There's a mixed dancing there. I stop the music. I unplug the music. No such thing. I paid for this. It's on my head. You paid for something, it's on your head. You, a person has to know that.
You participated.
Yeah? That's number 4 answer. So that's called what? Tochecha, rebuke, and because we are co-guarantors. Tirutz, hey, 5th answer. We promised us 7, so this is the number 5. Tzaddik v'tovlo, why is there a righteous person and he's comfortable? Tzaddik gamur, he is fully righteous. Tzaddik v'ralo, a righteous person who is not comfortable. Tzaddik she'eno gamur, he's not so fully right. Tzaddik shelo lamad kol tzorko, he didn't learn to the entirety of properly. He didn't delve into learning. ולכן אינו יכול לקיים מה שלא למד. Therefore, he cannot fulfill what he didn't learn properly. So therefore, that is not fully tzaddik. לכן רע לו. Therefore, it's bad for him. ויסורין בעין עליו. Because he is not fulfilling the mitzvot properly, there are other harmful things that are coming on him because he is not fulfilling. There's nothing to protect him. וכמו שאמרו רבותינו זכרם לברכה, as our sages told us in מסכת הברכות, page 5, אם רואה אדם שיסורין בעין עליו, יפשפש במעשיו. A person sees that he is suffering, he should do tshuva. פשפש ולא מצא, he did tshuva and he didn't find anything wrong with him. יתלה בביטול תורה. Then he could say, because I didn't learn Torah properly. That's why this people is suffering also. שהתלמוד מביא לידי מעשה, because Talmud Torah brings what's his name? A fulfillment of the mitzvot. לפי שאין יסורין בלא עוון. Because you have to understand that there are no suffering without a sin. Rasha v'tov lo, evil person who is comfortable. Rasha she'eno gamur. You know why he is comfortable? Is because he's not really an evil person. והוא רשע החוזר בתשובה שמסייעין בידו כששב מכל ליבו שקובע עתים לתורה וללמוד על מנת לעשות. This evil person, he's starting to learn Torah and he does proper tshuva, proper repentance, and he's fulfilling the Torah properly without any delay. Whatever he learns, he does without any contemplation, without any, some people call me up. Give me an answer, a question. Rabbi, I have a question. Yes? Here's the answer. Rabbi, is this the rabbi's prohibition or the Torah prohibition? What kind of answer is this? What kind of question is this? You asked me, should I do X, Y, and Z? I answered you X, Y, and Z. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. What does that mean? Rabbis and Torah, why would you even talk like that? What does that mean? Who cares where the prohibition is from? Who cares? If you are a big Talmid Chacham and you, right now, in the middle of Mamash, something that Chilul Shabbat, so the question is, there you could ask, is the Chilul Shabbat between Rabbanan or the Oraita? There you are allowed to ask Rabbanim. The contemplation is, but it's for the rabbi to contemplate, not for a person who's asking the question. The rabbi should contemplate, say, wait a minute, this is the Rabbanan and that's the Rabbanan. Okay, maybe hit that. This is the Oraita, this is the Rabbanan. Obviously the Oraita wins. You understand? That's the rabbi's contemplation. But once a rabbi gave you an answer, what are you asking him? Is this the Rabbanan or the Oraita? What do you, okay? כי ימינו יתברך פשוטה לקבל שווים ומטיב להם. Because remember, if you do proper tshuva, Hashem is there to accept you and to do good for you. Rasha ורע לו, an evil person who is evil for him. Rasha גמור, he is a totally evil person. ואין לו תקנה אלא מיתה. The only way he's going to be fixed is only by death. ימית עצמו על התורה. So how should he fulfill this concept of killing himself? Go and close yourself in the Bet Midrash and learn Torah all day. Die over Torah. Finish. Forget about everything else. And then you'll become, you'll do tshuva properly.
You cleanse yourself.
Yes. Tirutz number what? Answer number 6. I see 6 and 7.
Yeah.
I think the 7 is very long. Okay, so we'll do 6 more. That's very short.
Okay.
Tirutz what? Number 6. Tzaddik v'tov lo, a righteous person who is good for him. Tov l'shamayim v'tov l'briyot. He is good with Hashem and he is good with all the people surrounding him. Tzaddik v'ra lo, a person who is righteous and it's bad for him. Tov l'shamayim v'ra l'briyot. No, you know why? Because he's very nice to Hashem and he fulfills all the mitzvot, but he is, when it comes to between people, behavior amongst people, he is a little bit on the rough edges. And therefore it's bad for him. Rasha v'tov lo, evil person who is very comfortable. Rasha l'shamayim v'tov l'briyot. You know why? Because he is evil to Hashem's eyes. He doesn't fulfill mitzvot, but he is very kind to people. Philanthropist, and he does charity, and he does a lot of good things in this world. So because we know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu prefers, by the way, between us behavior and not to Hashem. That's how, by the way, the answer.
But not to Hashem.
No. What Hashem wants us to behave, the most respect, it's between us, each other. Friend to friend is what Hashem really concerns about. The friend between us and Hashem, it waits even sometimes 40 years to punish. If a Jew hurts another Jew, Hashem doesn't wait a day. Doesn't even wait a day. Immediately, the messengers are sent to punish a person for harming another Jew. That's, yeah. Okay, the person who is evil and it's bad for him, he's not comfortable in this world. He is bad to people and he doesn't fulfill Hashem's mitzvot. Baruch Adonai Olam Amen. Whoever needs to make parnasa, go make parnasa benacham b'shalom b'simcha, without any tzarot, without any bayot, and all the gezund. Tomorrow, because Hashem, we're going to go into the long one. The 7th one is a whole page over here, so tomorrow we'll do that.
Beautiful.